Aloha everyone, this is Eric with TFD Golf, and this week we are checking out the TrackMan 4, playing Lofton Links front 9. Here's hole number 1. Hit a pretty good shot here. Things that I really love about this simulator is I love the feedback that it gives you, all the data points that you can really fine-tune your game. It's kind of challenging. I find chipping is extremely challenging on these things, trying to get it so it can register. All right, hole number 2 is a par 3. Hit it pretty good. How I have it set up on this round is it's auto putting once it's on the putting surface, so you can go into the settings and you can set how well of a putter, you can tweak all sorts of different settings. Hole number 3. Bad bounce. So here's something that I don't quite know, and maybe somebody that knows the TrackMan system better can help me with. Sometimes after this shot, you'll get into a scenario where the ball, here it actually registers it as OB, but the ball will get stuck, like say behind those rocks, and I don't know how to play a drop from there. I haven't been able to figure that out yet. I have probably a couple hundred hours now on the simulator. I mean, I haven't dug into the material or anything like that, but just something that is not intuitively easy. Once again, chipping on this thing it's difficult because sometimes if it's a really short chip, it won't really register it. So very easy to over chip, and doesn't really give, short chips and pitches, it doesn't really give the best feedback. But once you get to like 3/4 or half swing, anything going pretty much over like 50 yards, it's pretty much solid every single time. All right, hole number 4. Pretty good drive. I think it went a little too far, yeah. The range feature on this thing is so cool. To get all the shot data and the feedback instantly, it's really, really awesome. It's really actually helped me fine-tune and understand my clubs better, understanding my carries and everything like that. Hole number 5 here. All right, there we go. Good drive. So this is one of those scenarios where you kind of get into these lies. Luckily, this one's not incredibly terrible, but sometimes it gets in a lie where no matter what you do, you can't really get out of it. And I haven't been able to figure out how to take a drop from there. So if you know, leave in the comments. Help me out. All right, hole number 6. Bad tee shot. favorite things about the TrackMan is I love the ability to play these courses that normally you'd have to go over and play several times to be able to start to understand the aim points, but I can actually use the topography of the land and understanding, okay, on this hole I need to aim at this mountain, and actually get an idea of like what clubs to play with if I were to go play this place. So super helpful. As of now, they're saying they have on TrackMan's website 250 plus courses with monthly new releases. These things will set you back. It's for the indoor, it's starting for the TrackMan 4 is $21,995 with a $1,100 a year software subscription, and that's really not even including any sort of enclosure. That's just the system. Compared to all the other simulators on the market, I don't think any of them can beat TrackMan, to be honest. All right. Well, number 8. Oof, too much. So like this is a pretty good example. Being able to hit that, see where it lands, and then make an adjustment, and knowing your aim point for if you were to play this course, that's huge. It would take, at least me personally, several rounds of playing the course before I would finally get a pretty good line in my head of like what my initial aim point is. All right. Decent chip that time. Okay. Finishing her up. Hole number 9. Bit too much for that 3-wood. Here's another case of being able to learn about the course before you go and play it. Shot like that, I can learn, all right, I need at least 2 clubs more to gain that elevation. Decent chip. All right, and that will finish us out. Thanks for coming along on the journey. Hopefully you guys can check out one of these TrackMans sometime soon. TrackMan 4. It's awesome.